Hi, welcome to Auntie Nat's Crochet. Today I'm going to make some plum blossom. This looks like cherry blossom, but if you crochet cherry blossom and plum blossom, it's a light. It looks exactly the same. This is plum blossom are normally used during Chinese New Year in Chinese household, whereas cherry blossom is from Japan. So for tutorial's sake, I'm going to make a bigger one. Okay, these are made using lace yarn and 1.5 mm hook, and you get something like this size. My palm is this size. So this is kind of look like the actual flower, about the actual flower. This one is a bit large. This I use cotton yarn and 3.5 mm hook. So for tutorial's sake, I'm going to use cotton yarn and I'm going to show you this one. It looks exactly the same, but it's easier to see the stitches, whereas this one is kind of small, so it's kind of hard to see the tutorial on the stitches, especially at the back. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start by making a magic ring. That's how I make my magic ring. Okay, so in the magic ring, we're gonna do 6 single crochet. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna make 6 single crochet. So after the 6 single crochet, you can pull this, tighten it to seal the hole here. Then we're gonna do single crochet all around. So we started with 6 single crochet, now single crochet all around. You should have 6 stitches in this round. Okay, after 6 single crochet, hold it nicely first and do one more round of single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're gonna look like this. It's like the bottom of a flower. And now, okay, wait, let me get this magic ring thing, the tail of the magic ring to the back. And just go through the magic ring hole and bring it to the back. This way it's easier to crochet. So now each stitch we do increase. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. So every stitch do 2 single crochet. So 1, 2, that is one set. 3, 4, second set. Oops. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. So with 12 single crochet here, we are going to do 6 petals. 2 stitch to make 1 petal. Okay, now turn your work, chain 1. Once you have done this, you have 12 stitches, 6 increase. So now we're going to chain 1. So we end it like this. You chain 1, you turn the work, make sure this part face us. And this part face us. And here we are only going to use the front loop. Only the front loop. Here you have the front loop and the back loop. Only the front loop, not both. We're not going to use both. We're only going to use the front loop. Only the front loop. So the front loop, we're going to do 1 single crochet and another front loop. Make sure you take only the front loop. Another single crochet. And make sure this one faces you. So chain 1, turn your work. Here you have 2 single crochet. So each single crochet we're going to do an increase. Increase means 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So 1, 2 in the same stitch. Oops. Okay. 1, 2 in the same stitch. So from here you come 2 to become 4. So you chain 1, turn the work, turn your work and make sure this side faces you again. So now here you have 4 stitch. So the first stitch I'm going to do single crochet, and in the same stitch I'm going to do 1 double crochet, in the second stitch I'm going to do 1 double crochet, in the same stitch do treble crochet, and again treble crochet in the next stitch, that is the third stitch. Yarn over, in the same stitch we're going to do the same stitch, we're going to do double crochet, in the last stitch we're going to do double crochet, and in the same last stitch we're going to do single crochet. Then after this, the place where we started, we're going to do here, we're going to do a slip stitch, the first stitch here, the first single crochet here, we're going to do a slip stitch. So this is 1 petal. So next we're going to go to the front, only the front loop, do single crochet, front loop, single crochet, chain 1, this is faces us. Now turn the work, So you see, when we use the front loop, the back loop shows here. Leave this here for the second layer of flower petal. So here we turn our work. Here you have 2 stitches. So we're going to do increase. We're going to do 2 single crochet in each stitch. Here 1 single crochet in the same stitch, another single crochet, and this stitch we're going to do increase as well. Single crochet, single crochet, chain 1. Here we're going to have 4. The first one we're going to do single crochet. So after the single crochet in the same stitch, we're going to do 1 double crochet. In the second stitch, we're going to do double crochet. In the same second stitch, treble crochet. Do another treble in the next stitch. Yarn over, do a double crochet in the same stitch. Now double crochet in the last stitch. So after this double crochet, we're going to do a single crochet. So after this single crochet here, this line here, this single crochet at the bottom, we're going to do a slip stitch. So this is the second petal. So that's how we continue. Remember, 2 stitch makes 1 petal. You just do 2 single crochet, chain 1, turn your work, do 2 increase, single crochet increase, chain 1, turn your work. In the first stitch, do a single crochet followed by a double crochet, all in the same stitch. Next stitch we do a double crochet and also a treble crochet, all in the same second stitch. Then we're going to do a treble in the third stitch. And we're going to do a double in this third stitch, another double in this last stitch, and we're going to end it with a single crochet. And also don't forget, we're going to slip stitch. So this is my third petal. So it's kind of like overlapping here. It just looks like it's overlapping. So make sure you have enough here to make another 6. So actually it's just 2, 2, 2. We have 12. So 2, 2, 2, you're going to have 6. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end here. Okay, now I've come to the end of the row. The last petal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 petals here. And here this is the last one. I already slip stitched to the bottom part. So now turn to the back. You will notice all these lines here from the back loop, the lines from the back loop. We're going to single crochet on the lines there and make sure you have 12 lines. Just go to the back loop here and do a single crochet. Three. This is the fourth one. Five. Six. Seven. 8. 9. 10. 11. The 12th one, sometimes it's a bit tricky, but you make sure you have 12. Just make sure you have 12 because you're gonna have 6 petals at the back too, and same thing, 2 stitch makes 1 petal. So now I've reached here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so now I'm going to do my first back petal. The flower is the same. This time round you can put in 2. You do not necessarily have to just use 1 loop. You can use both loops. So you do 1 single crochet and 2 single crochet. Just double check 2, and then here these 2 makes 1 petal. So 1 petal, 2 3 4 5 6 6 petal. Okay, so do the same. Once you do single crochet, you chain 1. Remember, this flower is facing me. Now I turn my work, turn to the back, and do increase. The petal is the same. There's no bigger petal or smaller petal, so you're going to do exactly the same. So from 2 we increase, become 4. You chain 1, turn your work. The first stitch we do a single crochet. Next stitch, in the same stitch, we're going to do a double crochet, and then another double crochet in the next stitch. This is the first stitch, this is the next stitch, double, and a treble in the same stitch. Now we're going to do another treble in the third stitch, followed by a double crochet in the same stitch. Then we're going to do a double crochet in the last stitch. Oops, a bit tight. Double crochet and also a single crochet in that last stitch, and slip stitch to the first single crochet. Just a revision. The first stitch here, you have 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4. The first stitch is single crochet with double crochet. Second stitch is double crochet with a treble crochet. Third stitch is a treble with a double, and the last one is a double crochet with a single crochet, followed by the slip stitch. And the same thing, go to the next stitch, do a single crochet and another single crochet in the next. So these 2 single crochet is going to make another petal. So you continue in this manner until you come back here. You should have 6 petals. Okay, I've come to the end of the row and I already did a slip stitch and a chain one, and I kind of knot this here, tie a knot, pull tight, and I'll cut the yarn depending whether you want a long tail for sewing or just no tail or short tail. So this tail, normally I would sew it into the flower, get it to go into this part. Make it go down to the magic ring hole. And here you can tie a knot. And now the tricky part, it's the middle part here. So normally what I do is get another color yarn. I get a smaller hook. I go through this magic ring hole. Pull this over, pull the tail over, and here I would use you either get a stick or a pen, or in my case it's just another crochet hook. So I'll put through the same hole, pull the yarn over. So here it's kind of like stop it. So once I pull the yarn over, I would hold it with a needle, and I'll pull this and make sure this needle is the one that stops here, and this one will stop the yarn here. And this is a 5-ply yarn, so long I made like 3 loops or 4 loops, and I open up the 5-ply, 5 times 3 you get 15. Whereas this one, it's this yarn is not 3-ply or 5-ply, it's just lace yarn, so I have to loop it a few rounds to get the effect like this. The same way, the same method, just that this is not a 5-ply yarn or a 3-ply yarn, this is just 1-ply, so I cannot open it up, so I loop it around the hook few times, like maybe 8 or 9 times to get this. Then I'll cut and you have the middle part. So I'll show you with this bigger one, it's easier to see. So again, I'm gonna loop it over, go through the magic hole, the magic ring hole, and come back here with a smaller hook, pull the yarn over, pull the yarn over. Oops, where is it? Okay, once it gets over, once you pull the yarn over, make sure it goes over this needle and you can pull tight. Oops. Okay, this is just the tail of this part, the tail here. So I'm gonna make one more because it's not enough. So go through the magic ring hole, pull through. Once you pull through, put it around the needle and pull. Oops. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't pull the whole yarn because this needle is just too small. Okay, put through and pull. So here I have about 3 strands. I think it should be enough. If you want more, you can do more. Okay, I should put all this together. This is the tail. Okay, let's do one more. Pull it through. And put it through the needle and pull. Okay, once you have this, at the back here, either you use back the same tail or you can use the red one, but I prefer to use back the same one to put through all. So it's kind of lock it and later tie a knot. Tie a knot with 2 different yarn, 2 different tail, so it's really secure. And this side, remove the hook, put in a needle, put in a scissors and cut this part and also this. So you see, and then you open up the 5-ply. It's 5-ply yarn, so you open it up so it will look like it's the pollen in the middle of the flower. Then this way you do not have to buy that plastic thing to add in. And here it's pretty secure. I tie a knot here. So this is how exactly I did for this one. So up to you whether you want to trim it nicely in case you find that some are long and short. And the back I tie a knot, so it's exactly the same. So this is how the flower look like. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in my next post.